I just wanted to ask you about your old friend Chris Eubank Jr. and how you think he's come out of the whole Golovkin episode about not signing for the fight, and then his comments on social media after the Brook loss to Golovkin.
Well, Nick, sorry to interrupt you, and I appreciate obviously you asking the question what he is. That's all we. This brother Eubanks, all he does is talk about who he wants to fight. As I read the other day, he's never got a pen on it. He never signs a contract. The things he said about Dominic Ingle are disgusting. His dad has been involved in a fight against Michael Watson, and we all know how that turned out. He's been involved in a fight against Nick Blackwell, and to make that statement is beyond stupid and ignorant. And the fact of the matter is, he ain't in anybody's plans because he's a fraud. And the kid is as bad as the dad, because it's impossible, especially after reading Boxing News a couple of weeks ago, that boy does not know, that man, because he's a man, does not know what everybody thinks and what everybody says about him is true. It is the same thing all over and over. He wants to fight this guy and that guy, but it never happens. So and I know I've given you a response. He doesn't deserve even talking about. And remember, this is when you're looking at the dangers of boxing, and you look at that fight last weekend, if that had gone on any longer, he would have had a serious problem going down the road. Kell Brook, brave as he is, brave as he was, but that's the way Golovkin fought him. Yeah, Golovkin will come and box you, or he'll come and stand and trade for you, take your best shots, break your heart, and then do what he did to Kell Brook. He won't be able to do that. He won't, one thing for sure, be able to do that deal, because Bill is a boxer and he's a middleweight. So he'll bring more to the table than Kell Brook did, that's for sure.
And Frank, but any thought of a rematch with Eubank Jr., is that dead in the water as far as you're concerned then?
I would. Well, listen, Bill wants to do it. Bill and I have had conversation after conversation. We even rang him and his lawyer together a few months ago. It's just a waste of time. Chris Eubank Sr. is an imbecile. He doesn't know what he's doing. And his son is complicit, because the son is allowing this to happen. It's no good, I'll leave it to the dad. He must be, if he can watch fights, if he can read what people are saying, then he's obviously seen the stuff that's been said regarding the fight with Golovkin, which Matchroom said they sent the contracts and never got it back, or whatever it was. I've been there with that. Sent him 2 lots of contracts. Bill actually signed the contract on 2 different occasions. And here we go again, wasting time and deviating off of that Chris Eubank Jr. Screw Chris Eubank Jr. and Eubank Sr. All I'm interested in is Bill getting back in the ring on the 29th, and Bill then moving on to a bigger and better fight. And there are options out there for him. There aren't options for Eubank, because Eubank is incapable of doing a deal. Because Chris Eubank is terrified his son will get beat and the gravy train will stop.